Hello, everyone, and welcome to Real Estate Saved My Lifestyle. On today's podcast, we will be talking about designing and creating. Designing your new life and creating your new character. Creating your future by design. We love the way that this episode of our podcast has been designed. Our guests today are individuals who have been interested in real estate and have a desire to know more about all aspects of real estate. After a lot of research and careful consideration, each of our guests have advanced themselves to the point where they are just a couple weeks away from being qualified to sit for the state exam. After passing the state exam that each of our guests have worked so hard to do, they will have reached the achievement of becoming a licensed real estate professional. As we said many times on this show, a real estate license is your golden ticket. It's a passport to a future you might never have expected. Opportunities present themselves on this journey because of achievement. Because of achievement, you could not imagine the marvelous surprises that await you. Real estate seems to bring out a desire for advancement, and it's attractive to many. The entrepreneurial spirit also presents itself. Real estate seems to have a synergy that allows these forces to work together so much in life can be achieved. Welcome to Real Estate Saved My Lifestyle. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today?
Good, how are
Hello.
you?
Hello.
Good.
Very, very, very good. So, you're all current students at the same school, and we're going to give a shout out to that school, which is Online Real Estate School Incorporated, and they conduct virtual classes. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Very, very good. You're all
Very, very good. You're all.
now. Let me ask you this, ladies and
Now,
gentlemen.
let me ask you this, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, turn your volumes
Okay,
down,
turn
please.
your volumes down, please.
Some of your volumes are way too high. We're
Some of
getting
your
a little
volumes.
going back and forth. All right, very good. There you
Right.
go.
Good.
All
There you
right.
go.
Now,
All
on this
right. Now,
journey that you were on to obtain your real estate license or higher knowledge of real estate, did you ever expect to be a guest speaker on a real
yeah,
estate podcast?
real estate
Never.
Never.
I never did.
podcast.
As I said, opportunities will present themselves in this business 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. You are now creating and designing your new lifestyle for the future. So, let's tell the audience a little bit about you and that entrepreneurial spirit that you all obviously possess. I'm going to start with Aramal. Aramal, why don't you tell everybody your full name?
Hello, guys. Ermol Ajanji. I'm 18 years old and I'm from Albania.
Oh, right, Aramal. Welcome to the show. Aramal, what got you interested in real estate?
I actually love houses. Since I was 16 years old, I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos, all these TikToks. I used to go to open houses with my parents. That's what mainly got me into real estate. Also, my uncles, they are contractors and they have plenty of properties. And I fell in love with the business since then.
Excellent. All right, so you got a family that's been in business. What direction do you think you're going to take now that you are venturing into the real estate journey?
Real estate journey.
Love to go into sales
To go into
to invest in properties.
properties.
All right, very, very good.
All right.
So,
Very, very good.
trying to figure out why we got a little feedback
Why we
here.
got a little feedback here.
Mayoka needs some mute.
All right, you know what? I think that's what we're going to do.
Well,
I'm
I
going to
think
mute
that's
everybody
every
until it's your turn to talk. And then now it should work out a little bit better. So, all right, okay. So, Aramal, so you're going to be going into sales representation. Have you started interviewing any brokerage yet? Do you know which route, which employee you want to go to?
Unfortunately, I haven't viewed any brokerage, but I have done a lot of research on all the brokerages in my area and which would be the best option. And I'm gonna review them soon.
All right, very, very good. So you're getting started. That's what I like to hear. And so, uh, how's it going to be feeling to be known as Agent Aramel? Huh?
I mean, I'm so excited. I should have started earlier. Since I turned 18, I should have started it. I love it. I love the business. I love everything about it.
And how old are you again, Aramel?
I'm 18. I'm turning 19 in March. So yeah.
So you're getting an early start, brother. I'm very, very happy and very proud of you. In your research, you did a lot of research. Why this school?
Well, this school was the only school with 5-star reviews. I did a lot of research and I was a little bit skeptical because 5-star reviews, no business, no nothing has 5-star reviews. But it worked out amazing and I'm happy I chose this school. One of the best teachers ever. He's more than a teacher. He's a mentor. He's someone you look up to.
Very, very good. So are you comfortable that the school has given you the knowledge and the confidence that you need to go on to the next step?
I'm more than comfortable and I can't wait to take the state exam.
I can't wait for you guys to pass that state exam. Give me the call. Let me know that you passed that state exam. That's what always makes me happy. That's my reward. So, Aramol, I'm looking much pleasure to your future, my friend. I think your future is very, very bright and it's a long, prosperous future. Plus, you are already sales oriented. You have that sales skills already, which is very important because a lot of people, when they get into the real estate business, they think it's HGTV. It's all glamorous. And all you got to do is sip a little wine, show a property, make a $60,000 commission check, and 20 minutes later, the episode is over. All right. But there's a lot of work that goes involved with being a professional real estate agent and having some sales skills, prospecting skills go a long way. And so I'm looking forward to you being very successful in the real estate business. Aramol, thank you very much. Aramol, pronounce your whole name again for me, please.
It's Ermol Ajanji,
Uh,
and thank you for having me on this podcast.
No, it's my pleasure. Thank you very much for being a guest on my podcast. All right, now another student who I watched improve in my class in advance. She's already had a lot of knowledge to start off with, but I really liked her participation. We're going to go with Sonia. Sonia, hello, how are you today?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm very, very well, thank you. I want to thank you for being a guest on my show today.
Mhm.
And I'm looking for you. Sonia, tell everybody, tell our audience your full name.
It's Sonia McClary.
Sonia McClary. And Sonia, what got you interested in real estate?
Well, I guess the need to want to control my own destiny. I've worked in corporate America for many years. I still work in corporate America. And just over the last few years, I just wanted to control my destiny. So in doing that, I thought about what could I do and what I would be good at. And so I felt like being a real estate agent would be really good.
I see then. So, do you have a direction that you want to take after you pass this state exam?
Well, I know I have to get started somewhere, but ultimately I'd like to do luxury real estate and condos.
Oh, very, very nice. I like your direction. Shoot for the stars, shoot for the top. Don't go small. Going to go big, dream big. I like that. Very, very good. So what is your background, Sonia? Do you have a business background? Do you have an education background? What is it? What is your
My
background?
background is in healthcare. I've worked in healthcare all of my life. Right now, I work for a biopharmaceutical company as a technical project manager.
So you've always worked for somebody else, and with this COVID situation and people getting laid off and the unemployment, I guess you realize it's not the smartest thing to be relying on somebody else or to be somebody else's moneymaker. So I think you're coming to the time where you realize that it's better to have more than one egg in your basket. Yes?
Absolutely. I don't like the feeling of feeling like at any time somebody can pull the rug from under my feet. And I think that's the reality that we live in right now.
I agree 100%. We're starting to see that. And it's a shame to see people 17 years on the job and they're losing their pension and everything else.
Yeah.
I think it's criminal sometimes. And so being your own boss, running your own business is always the smart way to go. You're never dependent on anybody else. And as long as you have some sales skills, you can run a business. This is the best part. After this stage, once you get your license, I like working with agents when they're just starting out. I really love showing them how to build their business. And that's really so a year or two after working with me, you'll have your business all built, ready to go, and then you will be self-sustaining for many, many years to come, all because of the platform of running a business. So I'm looking forward to that. So you're going to be starting, it looks like you're going to probably be starting sales. You're going to be working with a brokerage. Is that what you're looking to do first of all?
So that's my initial intent to work with a brokerage firm in the beginning. So right now my focus has been just studying. So after this week, I'll start, researching brokerage firms.
Well, if you do any research the way you're doing studying, I can tell you you're going to go far. I love the advancements that you have been making, and
Thank
you were
you.
kind of quiet in the beginning, so I really like that you come out of that shell and you're blossoming a lot. So I really like that, that
Thank you.
you're very, very welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. Have you started interviewing anybody yet?
I have not, no.
Okay, so you're going to get
Mhm.
started there. And how will it feel to be known as Agent McClary?
It'll be a really good accomplishment. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous, but I'm looking forward to it.
That nervousness is what keeps you going. It keeps you alive. So real quick, why this school, online real estate school?
I think like most of everybody in the class, it was the reviews for me. I did look at some of the traditional real estate schools that have been around forever. I was a little taken back at the reviews and how they weren't that good. And I just felt like, you know, this would be really good for me. And then I think what really pulled me in was once I talked to you on the phone.
And that's one thing that I'll teach you as running a business. You need to contact everybody. You need to reach out. I
Mhm.
spoke with each and every individual before they came to my class. And that is the reason that confidence, that motivation that I give you during that, that's going to carry a long way for your real estate business as well. So I teach you to go outside your comfort zone. If you stay within your comfort zone, you're never going to advance. You're just going to remain right where you are. So every now and then I'll teach you to go out of that comfort zone and do things that are a little bit uncomfortable, but you'll see they're only uncomfortable in the beginning. After you do it several times, it's not so uncomfortable. So, has the school met your expectations? Are you feeling that you're knowledgeable and comfortable enough to go out there?
Oh, absolutely. I think the school actually really went beyond my expectations. Working with you has been a pleasure. It really has. You've like served as a mentor, just as many others have said. So it's been a pleasure. It really has.
I thank you very much for your kind words, and I thank you that I could put a platform like this together to give you what no other school will give you, this marketing material, your videos that you're going to have. It's going to go a long way to help you with your real estate business, and so I'm looking to help any way that I can. So, Sonia, I want to thank you very much. Sonia, tell everybody your name again.
It's Sonia McClary.
Sonia McClary, soon to be Agent McClary. Keep an eye out for her sign on the lawns, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be seeing her competing with me soon enough out there. Sonia, thank you very much for being a
Thank
guest on
you. All
our
right.
show.
All right. Bye.
Thank you very, very much. All right, now going on, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to go on to Devin. Devin, how are you, my friend? You'll have to unmute yourself.
I'm good like I should, and I always want to try to keep a good neighborhood for real estate.
Devin, you, my friend, I am super proud of. You have struggled a little bit. You've gone to many of my classes, and there is no quit in your game, brother. That's what I love about you. There is no quit. No matter what, you fought through adversity, and here you are today, ready to get. You got your transcripts. You passed my class already, my friend, and now
Hmm.
you're going to be going out there. So tell everybody your full name.
Devin Jenkins.
Devin Jenkins. That's a name you're going to be recognizing, ladies and gentlemen. Devin, what got you interested in real estate?
What got me interested in real estate, I was just a kid that loved looking at big houses, and I was amazed at how the structure of real estate, but I never did back then acknowledge for or what does it take to get into real estate, sorry, and what it take to have a house that you can go call home anytime. But until upon my age, age, I know ever since I went to your school, I look, I love it, and I love the atmosphere of the business because I would because that is something I love. I love looking at houses. I love showing and some smile faces, and I watch TV shows on shows how to build houses, to how people investment making a lot of money being their own boss. I was inspired by it.
And I
And I
love that.
love it.
It's the right mindset. When you watch these HGTV shows, you're sitting, you're relaxing, and you start to say to yourself, I could do that. I could do that. I can do that because you're in the right mindset. But when we actually
Mhm,
get into the business, we put ourselves in the wrong mindset and we're like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. So I love getting you out of that mindset and putting you into a positive mindset where you are absolutely successful. Devin, you have come a long way, my friend. I notice how comfortable you are now. In the beginning, it was a little uncomfortable for you, but now you're just
mhm.
flowing. Devin, how old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
24 years old. You got a very good young start. Do you know what you want to do, which direction you want to take in the real estate business?
Salesperson, real estate development, luxury management, because I like selling condos and other parts of real estate.
All right. Very, very good. And as we know, as a condo agent, we have a lot more requirements and notices and responsibilities than selling a single family property. So, again, that is the game. You want to be in the $1 million game in the Philadelphia market, then you're going to be in the condo market. And since you have
Mhm,
a Pennsylvania license, knowing condos, residential property lots, all these things will serve you for many, many years to come.
mhm.
So have you interviewed yet, Devin? Have you interviewed any brokers or anybody yet?
I did two brokers. There was Kellers and Button for realty, but also realty mark.
Okay. Very, very good. And so you're still in the investigative stage. You're still looking at brokers. You're still interviewing, yes?
No, I already made up my mind. Real estate market is the best one, one that I could count on and get some price and benefits. And it's in my 100% commission.
Well, I'm sure they'll be very happy to have you on board, and I'm sure you're going to make a great addition for their brokerage. So, congratulations to you. You come a long way, my friend. I can't believe from the beginning to where you are now, getting ready to go to work for a brokerage. Are you ready to be known as Agent Jenkins?
Oh, I love to hear that now.
Well, I'm looking forward to going to Agent Jenkins. Looking forward to seeing your signs on the lawn. Quickly, why this school?
Because I went to plenty of schools and they don't know how to pick up a phone. They don't know how to call back and they got poor reviews. So when I came to you, it was within my expectations because I only work for the best and the best there is and what the world had to offer.
Well, that's a smart play, Devin, and I'm glad to have you as an addition to my classes. You made several classes. The questions that you asked were very enlightening to help the students out in the process. So I thank you for your addition to my classes, and I wish you all the best, my friend, on your real estate journey. Thank you for being a guest speaker on our podcast today.
Nope, no problem. Anytime.
Thank you, sir. Mayoka, how are you today? You are still muted. Thank you. That's okay.
I'm good, Warren. How are
I'm
you?
very, very
I'm
good. Thank
very
you very much. And thank you for being a guest
thank you for
speaker
being
on
a guest
my
speaker
podcast.
on
Of
my
course. Of course.
All right. So, all right, my is your volume up too loud? Because I seem to have just a little feedback on your end here, but that's okay.
Um, I don't have anything going on in my background because no one's here. So I did have trouble logging in today.
All right.
Um, I really don't know
It seems like
what.
everything seems to be working okay now. So we'll just go ahead on. Mayoka, why don't you tell everybody your full name?
So my name is Miyoko Hunter. I'm originally from Trenton, New Jersey. Yeah.
Trenton, New Jersey. And what got you
Mhm.
interested? What got you interested in real
What
estate?
got you interested in real estate?
Well, I originally got interested in real estate because I feel like I really struggled for a long time on what I really, really wanted to do. I always knew that I wanted to be, in business, in business for myself, working for myself and being my own boss. And I feel like real estate is that's it. That's the only option, far as
You have two loves. You have a love for animals and a love for real estate. Is
yes,
that correct?
I do. I do. So the plan, and it will happen, the plan is to eventually open up my own pet shelter in Pennsylvania. I would do it originally where I'm from, but since I live in PA right now, it's just best that I, start right there. So, of course, I have my own pet shelter in PA, and then I'm going to shimmy my way down to Georgia.
Nice. Big real
And
estate market there.
absolutely, I'm going to shimmy my way down to Georgia for sure. And eventually, I would absolutely love to retire in Florida and get into luxury. Absolutely.
I
That
love
is
your
the
vision. I love the way you're designing your future. So you already have a
yes.
5 year, 10 year, 20 year projection
I
already
have
ahead.
a plan.
And that's what
I
it's all about. Having that plan,
mhm.
designing your future, designing your lifestyle, that is what it's all about. Now, are you creating a new character for yourself now that you're getting all this knowledge and you're going to get ready to go out there into the real estate world? Are you remolding yourself a little bit?
I am absolutely trying. These last couple of weeks, I feel have been very overwhelming. I feel like I have been tested in a way for sure because, of course, COVID been out for 2 years. It's the third year. And, 2 weeks ago, I tested positive for COVID.
Well, for the
So I have
Omicron,
been sick.
for the Omicron,
Yes, well, yeah, the new the
the
new
new
COVID.
version of the COVID. Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
so I'm gonna be really honest with you, Warren. Like the last couple of weeks, I have been struggling, and I just have no choice but to prevail because I have other things going on, and for me, with me getting that Omicron, I just feel like I was tested in a way with my patience, with everything, because in life, sometimes things happen to you and, it's a test for you to be like, you know, some people just give up,
True enough.
so
True enough.
it just wasn't a choice for me, because I feel like I really come too far. I'm nervous about the tests. I'm nervous about all of that because I feel like 2 weeks is a lot to lose, but I'm just going to let it flow.
I have a feeling that you're going to do very, very well. Now, here's the thing that I love beautiful about your story. When the body is weak and the energy is low, the mind really kicks in. All right. I don't want to go into my little history, but I beat a lot of medical problems only because of my mind. And so,
Mhm.
I'm strong today because I was able to, even though my body was weak, my mind was strong and I was able to get through all that. And that's exactly what you're doing too. The reason that you are prevailing is because of your mind. Your body was taking a little bit of a beating, but your mind did not
Mhm.
let you down. And so that's that entrepreneurial spirit. You have a different blood pumping through your veins, just like all my students do. So that is going to progress you when it gets frazzled and everybody else quits. We're not quitters in this class. So that's
No,
why we're going to be very successful because we're leaders, not quitters, not followers. So excellent.
absolutely.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
So
You get nothing out of quitting. You get nothing out of quitting.
you are
Nothing.
100% correct. Now, let me ask you, Myoka, because you did tell us a little bit about your designs. Are you going,
Yeah.
which start are you going to do in the real estate business? Are you going to get into sales? Or are you going to get into development? What are you going to start doing?
Well, absolutely. I'm going to get into sales first. I know I can talk to anybody. Um, Currently, I work part-time in sales, but in wedding dresses.
That's a great
Yes.
market for the real estate business, too, by the way.
So, that's a plus, because you get to meet different people and you have to start off from somewhere. So absolutely, sales is definitely running through me for sure. Um, I love people. I enjoy people. I think selling a home, buying a home is one of the biggest steps that you can ever do in your life. And if I can be a part of helping someone, that that pretty much is it. And the part about it is getting into sales and then learning the business so you can succeed in your business. And
It's
that's what I plan on doing.
It's not always about the money. Social gathering, helping other people with the knowledge that you obtain is sometimes much more rewarding than money. Business is nice, paying the bills is nice, but being
Mhm.
able to help others is very, very good as well. Have you started interviewing at all yet?
I haven't with with being diagnosed, not diagnosed, but having Omicron for the last 2 weeks. It takes so much out of you. I really, really can say that. And now that I'm feeling 95%, I plan on just starting all over.
That
Absolutely.
You got a new
Starting all
year, you
over.
got a new start. You might as well, it's a new world that we're in. So you might as well start. And because pretty soon you're going to be Agent Hunter, all right, out there.
Yeah.
You ready? All right, I can't wait to see those signs on the lawn. Agent Hunter and animal activist. So you're going to be
Of
loved.
course.
Okay, so very, very good. Okay, real quick shout out for the school. Why? Why this school?
Oh, I was looking for a real estate school for a couple of months. And, with me being new to PA, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I wanted to get my real estate license in New Jersey. I don't plan on moving back to Jersey. I really, really, really want to stay here until it's time for me to shimmy on down to the hot weather. But, it took me a while. And then when I came across your school and I actually spoke to you, it just set it clear for me because, you said that I was which a lot of people don't think that I am. What is it? Extrovert?
An extrovert that likes to talk or an introvert that doesn't like to talk a lot. So,
I'm in between.
see,
So I'm in between. Some people say, I'm very shy, which I am, but if I'm comfortable with you and I get a good vibe, I can talk to you about anything. So once I talked to you and spoke to you, I was just like, okay, I think this is the right school for me to go to. I can't waste any more time because once you start procrastinating, that's it for a lot of people. They
yes,
struggle with finding the right school. So
that's one thing
yeah,
about us
so
entrepreneurs. We are procrastinators. So, has it been
yeah.
has the platform worked for you? Has it been the right choice for you?
Yeah, absolutely. The time, if you can't make it for a morning class, you can always make it up at an evening class. Sometimes a lot of schools, they do not offer that.
Mhm.
Your discount was absolutely a extra bonus. Your new students are not getting that, that discount, but That was an extra bonus, but I didn't know about, I didn't know about it. So I thought that was very generous of you, because you're running a business, so to offer that,
My accountant wasn't
that
very happy about it. I'm offering a discount still for the February class, but my accountant is not. She's threatening to quit on me. She's not happy about it, and she said this is the last time. So I'm still offering a discount for the February class, but that'll be it. Otherwise, I'm going to be looking for a new accountant. She's threatening to quit on me,
yeah.
So,
Yeah, and I'm sure your wife is, if she knows, it could be a little what?
yes, I just want to pay it forward sometimes, and I forget that I am running a business here sometimes, but that's
Yes.
okay. So I'm very glad. I want to thank you.
Thank
Tell
you.
everybody your name again.
Yes, so it's me, Yoko Hunter.
I want to thank you very, very much for being
Thank
a guest
you.
on my podcast. Thank you for being a
Of
student
course.
in my school, and I look forward to a great future for you, Mayoka. Thank you.
Thank you, Warren.
You're
Thank you
very,
so much.
you're very welcome. George, my friend, what an interesting story you have. I can't wait for you to start sharing your story. So, George, why don't you tell everybody your full name?
I'm George Keller. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, George. Thank you very much for being a guest on my podcast. George, what got you interested in real estate?
Really, my kids are starting to go to college and starting to really buckle down, and I'm not getting any younger. So I really just need the extra income, and not to mention helping people. If I could help people find their dream homes, it's a win for both of us. I'm helping my kids. I'm helping them find a new home. That's all I could ask for.
So, you're currently working full time plus taking these classes as well?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm working full time, and I plan to do this part time, usually in the evenings, on the weekends, prime time to show a house, and just have to work around settlement. That's all I have to look forward to.
And that's what I love about this real estate business, because you can have a full time job and start this part time, incorporate it into your curriculum. Yes, you're an entrepreneur. So, yes, you got that going through your blood. So, it's not lazy for you. Most people would not figure out how to work two jobs, a family. But if you already have it in your blood, which you do, then you can be quite profitable and quite prosperous in this business. So I like the journey that you're talking about, that you are going to be working part time, especially weekends, open houses, big thing in the open houses. And you have sales skills currently. You're working sales.
I do actually. I don't do mortgages. That's why I'm able to do this. But I do loans, personal loans, vehicles, home equities, all consumer loans other than mortgages. So really, it's I can help you out find a house, and then if you ever need equity, I'm just still your same man.
See, that's
But I love helping people. I love finding the right product for them. So in this case, finding the right property. So if I can help you, I'm the right man for you.
very, very good. So which direction are you looking? I know you're looking to do part-time. Are you going to be doing sales? Are you going to be property management, develop? Which is your direction that you're looking to take?
Definitely want to go into sales. Property management, I think, is more my own thing for my own rental properties and everything that I have going on. But definitely sales. I would look definitely more towards a residential uh, seller agent, buyer agent, and dual agent, whatever I can help out with. Condos would be nice to get into eventually on here and there, but really, I want to stay local. I want to help my community. I want to help build and make a strong connection with my community and my surrounding area.
And I like that you're already an investor. You've done certain things that most investors haven't done, like owner financing, seller financing. You've already ventured down that highway. So that's going to make you a great asset to a lot of sellers and buyers that maybe won't be able to get a loan, but you already understand how to do vendor vendee, owner financing, seller financing, purchase money mortgage, correct?
Exactly. Yes, I've done that in my past already. It's a great tactic and a great way to actually make money. I highly suggest it for anybody who's going to buy or sell a property, especially selling. But that's the way I really, I'm going to try to shoot for. But if I can help you, done deal, great. If someone is definitely trying to, it's definitely the best way to get it without having the money right then and there.
Very.
Especially for the seller, because it's a no-brainer. It's just constant income and really no responsibilities, and everything will come back to you, God forbid, in the event of a missed payment or something.
See, you're already a licensed real estate. Already ready. I want to work with you already. Okay, so you're already telling me some of my options that are available. Why be a landlord? You know, when we could do owner financing. Why pay the rent? Why pay the taxes? Why pay the insurance on the building when you could just take residual income? So I love that you have this horizon already down. You already have a lot in your background that's going to add to your real estate business. So you're looking to be completely successful. Have you started interviewing brokerages yet?
Only a couple. Yes, only a couple. I have found one that I want to start out with. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent fix. I definitely want to shop around within the next 2 to 4 years, maybe do two or three different brokers, depending on how I feel. But like you've told me before, parting is such sweet sorrow. Basically, I hope to outgrow each broker that I go with, and then eventually just kind of be my own.
Well, you got an interesting last name. So, Agent Keller, we have a franchise out there, with a very similar name.
Yes.
I like that you could have a lot of fun with that name, Agent Keller, or you the owner of the big company. So I like that. You can have some fun with that. Are you ready to be Agent Keller out there?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes. My job that I'm at now calls me King George. So if I can be King Keller of the realty estate market, I would love it. So
I like that. You already got a little slogan. You already got a design for your name and everything. So I like that direction that you're already taking, King George in the real estate. I like that. So that'd be very, very good. So excellent. So George, why this school?
this school, actually, I did see the 5-star review. I did look around a little bit. Personally, I have a very good friend that's actually in the real estate business already a broker, probably where I will be starting out. But he actually recommended you to be a teacher. I actually was looking at Polly and another one, but after reading your reviews and just trusting my friend, he said you're 100% the way to go, and I do not regret it at all whatsoever. Compared to a school that I'm sure would just give you the information and prepare you for the class, I cannot thank you enough for the experience and just preparation to run my own business. And I hope to just be an ongoing friend of yours in the future and just give you a call whenever I need you.
I'm looking forward to it. My students, years from now, they always call me to let me know what's going on. And of course, we talked about contract law, what we can and can't do once you're with another broker. But I'm always going to be there as a support, always going to be there as a friend. I'm always there for all my students. And so I'm humbled that you picked my school, and I'm glad that it's giving you everything. Do you feel that it's giving you the knowledge and the confidence to go on and succeed?
More than enough confidence, more confidence than I expected I was going to have at this point in the class. Not really, good test taker. So I think everyone's a little nervous about that, but I have the confidence to pass. And that's what I think you need to focus on. Just focus on passing and you will speak it into existence.
So the virtual class, it didn't bother you at all? It just gave you as much knowledge as an in-person class?
Absolutely. Actually, if not better, because I'm in my own element, I feel more comfortable. I can take my own notes with that. And you're a great teacher, to be honest with you. You slow down when people have a question. You review things as many times as we need you to. Could not be happier. And I would definitely recommend it to anyone who is looking into any kind of real estate at all.
Well, George, I'm looking forward to you being nothing but successful. I'm glad that you had the opportunity to come onto my podcast. We'll be using this podcast to help you with marketing material for your real estate business. And this school does what no other school does. As I said, I'll teach you how to run a real estate business, teach you how to invest in property, and teach you how to represent others with that license. So you are well on your way, my friend, to being nothing but successful. Watch out, world, because here comes King George to list your property and sell your property for you. So,
thank you so much. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
George, thank you very much. I'm looking forward to the rest of the week. I'm looking forward to you passing my exam. I'm looking forward to you becoming a licensed real estate professional, as I have no doubt you will, my friend. So,
Thank you very much.
thank you. All right, thank you. Leslie Ann, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Leslie Ann, you look beautiful today.
Thank you.
You're Leslie Ann. Tell everybody your name.
My name is Leslie Ann Flores. I'm from Camden, New Jersey, but I live in Philadelphia. um, I say the borderline of Philadelphia and Pennsylvania, so I'm right there.
Okay, that's fine. What do you currently do?
I actually repair credit. So during COVID, I actually started working on families' credit. So once I started doing that, it was just like someone told that person, and then it started getting a little bigger. So I do repair credit.
That's good. That is a great asset to have as a real estate agent, especially working with first time buyers. You would be a great combination for your first time buyers to help them not only buy their first property, but get them situated for approval for a mortgage. So you have a plus going right into this business. So
Yeah.
I'm very happy about that. What got you interested in real estate?
So it's so funny because I it was this show on Netflix, and it was these girls that had open houses on there that they were just getting on the field, how much they made, and it was just like, you know what, if they can do it, I can do it. I'm just gonna try it, and I'm gonna see how far I can go with it. So I did challenge myself at the beginning.
You have challenged yourself, and I have watched the advancement. How do you feel so far? What have you been 4 weeks, 5 weeks into the class now? How do you feel so far on your advancement?
I actually feel confident. Like, I really, really do. The information that you give us is just like amazing. Like, it's like more information that you give us, the more knowledge. I just lock that into my brain, and I know I'm just gonna get out there and achieve a lot of things.
I love this platform, the live streaming, because I can show you pictures, I can show you videos, I can
Right.
incorporate a lot of court cases and live events right into the lessons that really help solidify the lessons. And I watch you advance as we go along, especially the homework assignments. I really see your participation with the homework assignments, which
Yes.
is more of the memory programs that we work
Yes.
with in the
And the
home.
read out loud, you tell us, it's just like, I wasn't a read out loud person at all, but I took that advice, and it's just like the more I read out loud, the more I memorize a lot of things. So
It's the
that
way
was
the brain
great.
works. And so I love talking about how the brain works, the hemisphere, and these long term memory techniques and the things that we're not taught to do anymore. And we had to get out of our comfort zone. Reading
Yes.
out loud, was that comfortable for you in the beginning?
No, it was
No.
not. I'm not
But
gonna.
look at the advancements. Look what you've gained. And so this
Yeah.
is what I teach in real estate. If I can get you out of your comfort zone and doing things that are a little bit uncomfortable, wait till you see how much advancement you'll make in life. But if you
Right.
just stay in your comfort zone, you're not going to go anywhere. So reading out loud is one of those first uncomfortable things that I have my students do. And
Yeah.
now, are you a little bit more comfortable reading out loud now?
I'm very comfortable now. Like when you're reading and we're on mute, I actually read with you. So I just got into the habit of doing that.
And that's great because this is what you got. Your mouth is going to be your business. You have to read the contract to your clients. And if you don't have the ability to articulate and project, then you're not going to be very good in this business. So I'm really happy that you have taken my homework advisement on device and you're now reading out loud, and it does work so much better for the long-term memory, for
Right.
compartmentalizing. So that is excellent. Have you started, let's say, have you started interviewing brokers yet?
Yes, I interviewed with one, and oh my God, it's just like the information that I was getting from that broker, it was just like, It's no way I'll come work for you." And, I mentioned that in the classroom. So I'm still looking for that right broker.
And you do. Don't sign up with the first broker, and you're going
No,
with your intuition. You're going with your gut, and so your gut won't let you down. It'll tell you, something's. I don't feel right about this one. I don't feel
right,
right about that one. So let that be your guidance in this. And of course, I always like to give you a set of questions to ask the brokers. To give you a platform to work with, because
yes,
most
those
new.
questions really work, though. Those questions work, and the broker knows, like, okay, this person, wherever they're going to school at, they know what they're doing, because that broker also mentioned that he didn't mention, like, those questions when I brought the questions up and he asked me what school did I go to, and I mentioned you, and your school is like really a lot of people knows about your school. And instantly, like, it was just like he called me back to try to offer me more than what he tried to offer me the first time, but I didn't take it at all.
Now, I love that. See how George was referred by a real estate broker to my school? And as
Yeah,
soon as you mention what school you're going to, then they
yeah,
like, oh my God, she's trained. She know because everybody that comes out of my school, my class, they know how to run a real estate business already, and the brokers already know. So the
exactly.
broker know that he let one slip through his fingers there. He should
He
have
did call
asked that
me back to try
question.
to get it, but I didn't go with it because you were supposed to get it right at first. So
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So, but yes, your stock is up from this school. The brokers really love the students that come out of this school.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's great. Now, are you ready to be Agent Flores?
yes, I am ready. I am confident and I am ready. I'm
I
so ready.
I have no doubt that I can already see your profile picture. I can already see your signs on the lawn. I can
Yeah,
already see the way you're going to be marketing yourself and selling yourself.
yeah,
So you're going to be big because you understand how to market. You understand you already got a business, you're already in business, and you already understand what it's like to prospect to get new clients. That's
yeah,
business. They're not just going to come to you. And so I like the fact that you know marketing and you're going to be able to really sell yourself. I can see the post now on the sign. I can see it right now. So everybody's going to notice your face is your business, and
yes,
you
it
got to
is.
sell yourself in this business.
Yes, it
So
is.
very very good. Okay, do you believe that this school has given you the confidence to go out there and the knowledge to go out there and get started?
More than enough. When I say when I first started, it was just like, oh, I'm not gonna get this. I know I'm not. I was challenging myself back and forth. But the information that you give, that you give more than a lot of teachers out there give. I mean, it's some teachers that's out there that just want to teach the basic and take your money, and you're not like that. You care about all your students and you answer emails. It don't matter what time it is. I mean, your school is
I
amazing.
thank you
And
very
any
much.
other classes that you are having, I want to go back. Like, I just want to go back.
I love that my students can't wait for the next class. They
Yeah,
want to be in the next class.
yeah,
So it's none of my students say, "Oh, I don't want to be here." They all love it. So I love that I have a live platform and a curriculum that makes everybody very happy, motivated, and I can't wait. If you can't succeed, it's only because you don't want to succeed. You have everything
right.
that you need. And when you first started, Leslie, and I always do my 3 day speech. The very first 3 days,
Yeah,
don't quit.
you
I
do.
know it's tough. I know it's difficult. The very first three
Yeah,
days, don't quit. And so I always try to keep my students because the first 3 days are difficult. You're
yes.
learning a whole different language, but does it not week after week get easier? We get
Oh, it gets very, very easier. I mean, the knowledge. And some teachers, just like I said, some teachers won't even read to the students. I mean, we would have to read it and go over, and they'll just basically go over the chapters, and that's it. But you take your time, you actually read to us to get to know and understand this. And I am so ready. I thank you. And I would take this class over and over and over and over and over. But no, not saying I will, but I'm
This
just
is your
saying.
alma mater. You are always welcome. That's one thing that no other
Yes.
school does. You're welcome to come back to the class over and over and over again, free of charge. This is your alma mater. So,
Right.
yes. So, always good to have that. And I'll always be there available to answer any of your emails or your questions as you go on through
Thank you
life.
so
So,
much.
all right. Listen, I want to thank you very much. I wish you nothing but the best in your real estate endeavors. I want to thank you for being a guest on my podcast. And I'm looking
Thank
forward to seeing you in class. And I'm looking forward to you passing the exam this week
Yeah.
coming up. I know. So it's great. Thank you again, Leslie Ann. And I'm looking forward to seeing your signs out there on the lawn. I'm going to be
You
competing with
too.
you. I know I'm going to be competing with you out there.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Enjoy your evening
Have a
and
good
thank
night.
you
Bye
again.
bye.
Take care.
Hello, I'm Candida Galvez.
Candida, very good. Welcome to our show. Candida, what got you interested in real estate?
So, long story short, my mom actually forced me into real estate, and I'm so surprised by how much I've enjoyed being in real estate.
Excellent, excellent. Now, is this just your first journey? Do you own property? Have you invested in anything yet?
I do own two commercial properties. Well,
Commercial now.
not commercial. One of them is commercial. It's like a multi. It's commercial on the first floor, residential on the second floor.
So it's a mixed use property?
Correct, mixed use.
Okay.
And the second one is completely residential.
Very, very good. And so you started this with no knowledge. You just jumped into it, did you?
None at all. I was terrified at first.
Naturally, all journeys are terrifying at first, but yet you still had that gumption to put that one foot in front of the other and make that leap of faith. No matter what happens, you were willing to do it anyway. How has it worked out for you, the two properties?
It's been great. It's been a great learning experience.
That is excellent. Now that you're taking this journey, where do you want, now that you'll be a licensed real estate agent, how do you want to start off? Do you want to start off as a representative, property management, development? What is it that you want to start off in your short term goals?
I actually think I want to get out there, like help people, especially like teach people a lot of the things that I learned in this class. I'm surprised by how much I learned. Like at first I just thought it was going to be like all legal stuff, but I've learned so much, even to help myself.
That is the best part there, that you can take all the lessons and apply them to not only yourself, but you want to apply them to others and you want to help others. And that's really where this journey of real estate, that synergy that I was talking about in the opening segment, comes together, so that you can literally take all this and help so many others, including yourself, in this journey. So you're going to be starting out as a real estate salesperson then, getting out there selling a little bit of real estate.
Yes, that's the way I would like to go.
All right. Have you started interviewing any brokers or employers yet?
Not yet. I've just been trying to focus on learning as much as I can so that I can pass my state exam.
Oh, yes, and you've been working hard, and I have no doubt that you will. I've watched your achievements, August achievements, the homework assignments, which hardly any school ever does, shows me and tells me so much about you and your ability to achieve and move on. So I really get to see your advancements through our homework assignments that we give you. Have What do you hope, this journey that you are on now, where do you hope it takes you 5 years, 10 years from now?
I would like to expand my investments, but also I grew up in a household where owning property in this country is like so like a big deal, and like so many taboos behind it. So I think one of my main goals will be to help a lot of immigrants, especially the Latino community,
Okay.
like realize that it's not a bad thing to do.
Correct. So yes, and so there is, because real estate in a lot of other countries is completely different than America. The whole process, some countries you can't even own real estate, and some countries it's frowned upon, the have and have nots. And so here in America, it's kind of the American dream that everybody should have their own home to raise their family, and it's not a bad thing. And helping others to accomplish that goal is part of that dream and that accomplishment in real estate. So it sounds like in about 5 to 10 years from now, you'd like to have a portfolio of and some investment properties that you're going to leave to your children, leave it in a trust, and leave something, a legacy for your future kins. Hey.
Yes.
That's great. That's very, very good. And so you're on that journey now, Candida. Right? You've already accomplished so much. Now you're going to be a licensed real estate professional. I'm very much looking forward to that day. Are you ready to be known as Agent Galvez?
I am.
All
I'm
right.
excited.
That'd be great. That'd be great. Now let me ask you, why this school, Candida?
I had a family member that attended your school and they just spoke wonders about you. And I'm
Thank
actually very glad that I chose your school.
Ah, excellent. I'm very glad that you did choose my school, and I'm so surprised about where you're going so far. Has this school met your expectations in developing your knowledge and giving you the confidence that you're going to need to go out there?
Yes.
Okay, very, very good. So I'm very happy. Thank you, Candida, for sharing with us. I'll come back to you in a little bit. Olga, how are you today?
Great, thank you.
Very, very good. Olga, why don't you tell the audience your full name?
Yeah, my name is Olga Shugalo.
Olga Shigalo. Olga, what got you interested in real estate?
I realized that real estate is my passion. For the last few years, I was like, you know, was checking almost every day what's new in the market, what was sold, what prices, and I just love it.
Well, that's okay. So you had a passion for real estate. You started doing some research for real estate. Now that you're in school and that you're going to be an agent very, very soon, what is your immediate direction that you want to take? Is it going to be in the sales, management? Is it just knowledge? Where do you want to start off?
I do understand that, a lot of people, there are a lot of first-time buyers. There's a lot of people that gonna sell the house, but I also understand that people that investments, for example, they are looking like for more like properties to buy. I will be like interested in working with any of them.
Now, how many languages do you speak, Olga?
For
Four. Candida, how many languages do you speak?
Two.
Two. See, now that is being multilingual is a very big asset in the business that opens you up to different markets that most who just speak one language, like myself, would not be able to communicate with. So it broadens your horizon and gives you a lot of advantages. Have you started interviewing, Olga? Have you started interviewing any brokers or employers yet?
not yet, not yet.
Okay,
I didn't
well,
have time.
that's okay. That's where it's going to be. And are you ready to be known as Agent Shigalo?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Yes. All right. So that is good. So you're ready for your future. I like that. I'm ready for that. Let me ask you, Olga, why this school?
It's online school, so it's great for me because you do not have to travel anywhere. And when I saw your message, and I said to myself, why not? I you wasn't recommend to me, so I just chose you, and it was a great, it was a great time. You gave me so much information. I was sure that I already knew something about real estate, but after your classes, I become like more knowledge, and it's great. It's great journey with you. Thank you so much. And you are open to all students. You are answering all the questions, and it's very helpful. Thank you so much.
No, it was my pleasure. I'm so happy that you came here. So Olga, has the school met your expectation in developing your
Definitely,
knowledge?
definitely,
Are you
definitely,
feeling
definitely.
confident to go out there?
Yes.
Are you ready to take the exam? Because you guys did a great job. You both passed the class exam. Let the audience know. So you made that achievement. I'm very proud of you. You guys passed the class exam. You did your 75 hours. You guys had high scores. And so great job. And so now all you got to do is schedule your state exam. And once you pass the state exam, you will be a licensed real estate professional in the state of Pennsylvania. Now, you don't have to be with a broker yet. All right, you don't get your license immediately, but you are licensed. And then once you affiliate yourself with either an employer or a broker, that employer or broker will get your license. And now you're active. Now you're allowed to participate. So your next journey, which is now a week or two away, is scheduling your state exam with PSI. And I'm assured that you're going to pass that state exam. And once you do, once you leave that building or leave the proctored exam, if you take it online or in person, you will be a licensed real estate professional in the state of Pennsylvania at that moment. And so it's a very big achievement, and I'm very, very happy for both of you because I know both of you will achieve that goal of becoming a licensed real estate professional. So now let's ask a question here. Now that you're in this journey of real estate, will you bring any of your family members in it? Because as you know, you can have people working with you, your that don't have to be licensed, as we talked about. So you can have your what we call assistants in the business. You think you're going to be bringing family members into it and sharing the knowledge that you have in the future?
I think so. I mean, I already started sharing stuff. Like I would learn something in class and be so excited about it and just go and tell like my family, like, did you know this? Did you know that? So,
That is amazing because the student becomes the teacher quickly in my class, and you're so motivated by what you're learning in the class that you just can't wait to share it with others. And so, as I said, you never know where this journey is going to take you. Little did I know when I got a real estate license that one day I'd be a broker, one day I'll be a broker of many offices, one day I'll be having my own school, one day I'll have my own podcast. So some of these things I never anticipated. So you never know where this journey in life is going to be taking you. And so that's what gets it very, very exciting for me. So 5 years from now, 10 years from now, Olga, where do you hope to be? What do you hope to accomplish?
So I will definitely plan to be in real estate business. Maybe I'll be like I would like to maybe I'll be broker, maybe. So I'll see, but I definitely love that path. Definitely. So I'm in.
Well, that's okay. So you're just at the very beginning of your journey. Olga, you already have real estate as well, don't you?
Yes, yes. Mhm.
Now, you've owned property and sold property, or do you still have it in your portfolio?
So I do have a few rents, and we also like me and my husband. So we also like doing flip. We also flip in the houses. So different, in different ways. We work in different ways.
That's fine. That's fine. Do you like property management?
Yes.
You do.
I like, but it's better, just like better like to help people, or maybe like doing like flips. So depends on the property, because all property are different and all people are different. So depends.
Candida, how about you? Do you like property management?
I'm not so much into the management. I
That's
like
me too. I'm not so much into it either. So yeah, so
aesthetic. I enjoy more the looking for the property, fixing it, and selling it.
hey, you're a lot like me. I like generating businesses. I like starting businesses, but I don't like servicing the businesses. I don't like doing the work. So it's an art form that, like Olga, she likes doing property management. So that's an art form in itself. I have a property management company, 79 properties under management, but I got my partners to do that. All right, I don't like property management. However, my partners do. So I like teaching agents. So I saw a window of opportunity. A lot of my students, after they're done, they go to work for brokers, and these brokers don't really know how to teach you how to run a business. They want you to already know what you're supposed to be doing. And so a lot of brokers really don't know how to cultivate new agents. They're looking for experienced agents. They want everybody to know what they're doing. And so you got a lot of brokers out there that'll offer 100% commission, but you better know what you're doing. So me and my partner saw an opportunity with this school that a lot of agents who start out really need help after they start out. So we decided to open up a real estate brokerage just for that reason, to take new students and new agents, I should say, and show them how to cultivate and run a real estate business. So that's the entrepreneurial spirit. Always seeing an opportunity, seeing an opening somewhere, and filling that gap. So Candida's like me. Candida likes to have the portfolio, likes to have the properties, but would prefer probably somebody else to do the management for those properties. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's probably a smart thing to do, especially because I always teach that first investment should be a duplex where you live rent free, mortgage free, and but you don't want the tenant to know that you're the owner of the building, your other tenant, because then they'll be knocking on your door telling you why they can't pay the rent. So I always like to have a management company, and I decided just like Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett bought Berkshire Hathaway because he had so many properties that he needed somebody to manage those properties. And that's why he bought a real estate company that now manages a lot of his portfolios. And so that's the same way that I am. I prefer to have management companies manage my properties for me. And that's why I decided to just buy my own management company. And this way here, we can have all these properties under management as well. So I'm always seeing opportunity, and I think that's in your blood as well. You both have that entrepreneurial spirit where you see opportunities, and hopefully you can make those opportunities. Do either of you have any sales background? Did you ever have your own business, a little flea market business or something like that in the past when you were younger?
I do. My parents actually own two grocery stores, so that's pretty much what I've done.
Okay, so you were already in the customer service business. You've already dealt with that. You're good. You know how to deal with inventory, business, and so forth. So very good. So you got a good background. Olga, what about you?
So my parents also like had in the past grocery store, but here when I was younger, I had my own cleaning company for years, and then I just like sell it because I just sold it because I was pregnant and I don't want to be anymore in that business. But yes, and it helped me. I had like more than. I counted and I had like more than 170
Account?
customers, yes, and I all like so I did like I spoke with the people, so I know how to speak to the people. I know how to deal. When I see people and I just like start to talk to them and already know what if they're gonna pay me what I need from them, it will be easier to work with them or not, so now I see it was like it was my good experience.
That is great. That is great. And that explains why you're here, because you have that entrepreneur blood running through your veins. If everybody were like you, my class would be filled, but we wouldn't need us. If everybody was like you, independent and able to do for yourself, then we wouldn't have those who actually need us. And so that's why there will always be those that will not take this journey that you're on, don't have that entrepreneur blood, but would like to buy a property, would like to have somebody clean their house, mow their lawn, clean their carpet. And there's always going to be a service out there for those who need the services. And so I commend you on the journey that you're on. And I want to thank you very, very much for being guest speakers on my podcast. I'm looking forward to putting the material together for you and seeing how that will help you out in the future. And I can't wait to see your future. I know you're going to be competing with me soon enough. There's going to be a sign on the lawn with your name on it. I'm going to say, how'd she get that listing? That should have been my listing, all right? So soon enough, you're out there going to be competing with me, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to you coming into this real estate arena. I hope it's profitable, prosperous for you. I hope it achieves all the goals that you're looking for, and I hope it gives you a lot of happiness in life. So once again, I want to thank you, ladies, very much for being a guest on my podcast. And maybe we can do it again in the future. I could reach out and say, hey, we'd like to be a guest speaker on my podcast. You got time? Hopefully we could do it again.
Yeah, hopefully by then we'll know exactly what we're doing.
Yeah. I can tell you right now, I've been doing this for 30 years, and I don't think you ever know exactly what you're doing, So
or at least we have sold a couple properties.
That would be true. You'll have them under your belt soon enough. You'll see how quickly, especially if you work with those first-time buyers or the community that you want to represent. Once the word gets out there, and that's why I wanted you to be on my show, so I can actually help you with some marketing material to put it together. So now you'll have video, you'll have marketing material. Now you can start to actually get the word out there that you are the one. Come see me. Come see Candida. Come see Olga. I will help you buy your first property. I will help you sell your property. I will represent your interest. And now they're going to know about you from this podcast forward and from your days ahead of you. So I'm looking very much forward to seeing what life has in store for both of you. And I hope to see you again soon on my show to see what your accomplishments are. I have several other shows. So one of those shows that I have is Success in Real Estate, and maybe I get you to be a guest speaker on my other show, Success in Real Estate, where you can share your success and what you've done in the last year or two or three. So I have other shows, other ventures that I do, entrepreneur spirit through and through. So this is not my only show. And then hopefully I can get you on some of my other shows, and we'll see what the future holds for all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies, again for being guest speakers on my podcast. I want to wish you a happy weekend, happy life, and I will be seeing you again, hopefully, shortly in the future.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Good night. Thank you.
Good
Bye bye.
night. Take good care. All
You
right.
too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been our podcast. Real estate has saved my lifestyle. As you can see from our guest, real estate holds a key to your future. And if you would like to know more about real estate, if you would like to obtain your real estate license, then the school that my students went to, Online Real Estate School Inc.com, Online Real Estate School Inc. Incorporated.com, would be a great beginning journey for you that will lead you to a podcast and a career in real estate, a journey that you might never have expected. So if you want to design your new life, you want to create your new character, may I suggest that you start that journey with real estate. I want to thank everybody for being on my podcast today. Thank you for attending Real Estate Saved My Lifestyle, and we hope to see you on our next podcast.